mama, it's Ashley Collins, aka the Ultra Dragons. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries. Forgive my voice. I'm fine. I'm just going through puberty. So, I had one public-ish relationship. He was a musician, and we were unhealthily crazy about each other. Um, God, we would like post each other on our lives and stuff like that. I thought we would be like the typical like YouTube relationship, but it didn't turn out that way. And then when we broke up, I made an announcement about it. And this one girl was like, "Oh, you shouldn't talk about stuff like that. Keep it private." And I was like, "Bro, everyone already knows. Get off my page. What are you, my mom? Are you like the Facebook police?" But anyway, I was pondering this question, whether you should post your relationship online or not. And I was pondering that as I'm dating someone present tense. We took pictures over the holiday, and I'm like, I want to share them. And I'm like, why do you want to share it, Ashley? Who are you trying to impress? And it's like, no, no one. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I just, I don't know why I don't want to just keep it locked into my gallery and something I can look at on my own when I'm feeling sad or when I'm feeling giddy. You know, there's something about like when someone posts something about you that makes you like, oh my god, they're not ashamed of me. You know, like they actually like being with me. You know, they want the world to know. But it's like coming back down from that high, it doesn't really matter if a random person from Canada knows if you're in a relationship with that person or not. I would rather, does your mom know about me? You know, like, have you talked to your aunt or uncle about me? I don't, have you mentioned me to your cousins, to your actual real family, rather than your online family? I would think I would rather that. And now maybe you're thinking about the whole Brian Laundrie case, right? There's a lot of couples, I mean, excuse me, this is nothing new. A lot of couples who have made their living off of, a lot of couples who have made their living off of their relationship. You know, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, like the power couple kind of thing, you know, like they're, it's like some of us don't remember what they were like without each other, you know? And then there's families also online who've made a living off of their family. You know, the first thing that came to my mind is the Duggars, and then following that, the Duggars. You know, and that always makes me uneasy. I've said before that it makes me uneasy when people post stuff of their kids online, and then when you post stuff about your relationship, it feels like, maybe I guess this is the wrong perspective, but I'm just thinking out loud now, right? It feels like you're trying to prove that this relationship is working. Cause as per usual, we're only posting the highlight reels, you know? So who are you trying to showcase to that this is working and that this is okay? You know? I was looking at this stand up with Patrice O'Neal. He was talking about like what it's like dating a girl, and she's like, "Kiss me, but like kiss me like you mean it," you know? Like if you're gonna post about me like you mean it, you know? And like that's just so strange, and it's so. It just feels too much like a show, like a reality show, you know, but like not in a good way, you know. Um I think another one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to post stuff about my relationships online is that, one, if it doesn't work out, I'm going to feel so stupid. And also, like, I'm the one who has to look back on this and remember, oh yeah, I remember when this relationship didn't work, because it's like there's photo evidence of how many fucked up relationships I've been in, you know? And like, this is like also hypocritical because I'm also documenting my life, including my relationships. So I've already seen plenty of evidence it's not working. So I don't need a photo to prove that it's not working either. You know, a photo. And then it's like you can delete the evidence that you ever liked them. You know. Common sense ain't so common. Do you ever feel like you're the only adult in your household? Okay, anyway. Okay, let me just say what I think I wanted to say. What I think I wanted to say was, I feel like there's, you know, you know how like when you give Hollywood a script, right? As a screenwriter, right? You give them a script and then they have to go through multiple people. So by the end, it's not the original script what the writer intended in the first place. I feel like when you post stuff about your relationship, everyone has their fingers in it. Everyone has their claws in it. Everyone has their opinion on it, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of us are also trying to self-sabotage other people's relationships because if I can't be happy, neither can you. They definitely don't look like they're happy. Are you sure that they're not being a predator? Are you sure they're not being manipulative towards you? And it's like we're giving us all of these hints to show that our relationships aren't working when they're actually just fine. You're just portraying your insecurity, but the fact that you can't get into a healthy relationship. You know, and it's also like we're also in the bed with these other people who are in relationships. You know, it's like that the I think it's even Devon Franklin and Megan Good, how they broke up. Everyone is so devastated because it feels like we broke up with them, but you weren't sleeping in the same bed as them, so that's creepy. Stay out of my relationship. Fix your life. You know, fix your love, like fix your relationship. What's happening in your bed is not happening in mine because my bed is fine. You know, and that's so uneasy, that's so unnerving. And like I said, another example I look at is like Jay-Z, Beyonce. Like I heard someone once say, if they broke up, I'd be devastated. Why? You've never kissed Beyonce before. You've never kissed Jay-Z before. Why? How does that affect you? And that's so I don't know the correct word for it, but it's very like it's very like a what's the thing called, that tape, like a tapeworm, I guess is the word I'm looking for. You're like a tapeworm absorbing something from someone else when no one's stopping you from living your own real life. um should you post your New Year's Eve kiss? I mean, it's a free world, it's a free metaverse right now. Soon it'll start, get your real estate in the metaverse. But if you want to, sure, but there's no like prerequisite that you have to do it. There's no prerequisite that you have to. And also, another thing is I find that as a girl, I find that I do feel like saying out loud, or I do feel obligated to post stuff in order for guys to leave me alone online. Um, but then also I feel like some guys see that as a challenge. Oh my God. I have this one coworker, and I'm seeing someone right now. He's like, what's that got to do with me? Men always do that. Why do men do that? Like, what's that got to do with me? So if you and I dated and someone else said that to me, would you want, that wouldn't be respectful. Why would you want to, like, why is that like a chase thing to like get a girl who has a boyfriend already? That's weird. There's plenty of other single girls out there. Chase one of them, you know? It's very strange to me. Um yeah. But yeah, guys won't leave you alone even if you do tell them you have a boyfriend. So you got to be blunt, but then they still bother you. So it doesn't matter. Um what is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Someone pointed that lyric out to me, and it never made sense until I broke it down like a poem. I think that we should be protecting our relationships because for some reason it's very popular and desired to be single and independent and actually quite lonely. So there are people actively out there who are trying to get you to be single with them. I think, like I said, we should be protecting our relationships. We should be protecting the people who are in love, who are genuinely in love. And there's so many catchy catchphrases talking about, like, oh my, like, one of my favorite things to do is if someone asks me, like, oh, what's their sign, I'll lie and be like, oh, they're a Sagittarius, and they'll be like, oh, it sounds like they're a Sagittarius, and I'll be like, they're actually a Taurus. But it doesn't matter, because why are we making excuses? This person is unique. This person is nothing like all the people who were born in April, you know. So why can't we treat it as such? Yeah. Protect your relationship. And whether that means hiding it from online life, that's fine. Because like I said, people just want to dig their claws into something because they're bored. You know, unless your relationship is that strong that you can withstand that kind of intimidation. Okay? Don't be insecure. Don't listen to the people that, because you know, here's the thing though, because if you're the person you were dating is a predator, there are so many bullet points of how to catch a predator. They're also going to look at that list and they're just going to do the opposite. So either way, you're going to find out the hard way. We're giving out so much free information for people to be predators and manipulators that we cannot tell the difference anymore. But, you know, I digress. Okay, I must go to work now. Huge sweaty mess, per usual, in my mom's house. Have a fantastic New Year's. I hope you have a New Year's kiss. I will be at work. Ciao.